So I am working on a new trial, or I'm watching a new trial. It is Iowa versus McKinley, Louisma. Now, this is a crazy case. It's a lot of moving parts, but it sounds like everything lines up and the defendant is guilty. So the defendant, Mr. Louisma, he was dating two different people. He was dating Melody Hoffman, and then he had another girlfriend, Nakia. And Nakia became pregnant. As we found out on day 2, they have not done a DNA test to see if Mr. McKinley is the father of her child. Now, they also said, and it hasn't come out because the medical examiner hasn't come up yet, but in the opening statements, they said that Melody was pregnant. And we don't know if McKinley was the father or not, but apparently that was the only guy she was dating. So this case takes place in Iowa, near Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And McKinley broke up with Melody. Melody couldn't stand that he was breaking up with her and knew that he was going back to the other girlfriend, Nakia. And Nakia gave him an ultimatum and said, you can't be dating her and me at the same time. So he decided on his own free will with another friend to go and purchase some items from Walmart, which was captured on camera. And they went over to Melody's home, picked her up, went to one location and beat her and bound her. Then they also brought her to another location. And that's where they used those weapons that they purchased at Walmart to end her life. Now, what's bizarre about this case is his whole motive. He doesn't even know if that child is his by Nakia. And apparently, Melody had the mind of a younger child. She didn't have the mind of an adult. So she just wanted comfort and love from people around her. And so it sounds like he took advantage of that. Now, as I'm listening to Nakia, the other girlfriend on the stand, she sounds similar. Like she doesn't have everything mentally wrapped well. So it sounds like he was taking advantage of these women. And unfortunately, one of them ended up unalived. Now, what's also interesting is that Melody's mother kept track of her. They had Life 360. She made sure she had her location on. So she knew when her daughter left that night, she knew that she was gone. She saw her on the camera outside of their home as well. And she asked her where she was going and told her to come back home. She was texting with her throughout this whole time before the incident happened. And then she didn't hear anything back from her. Unbelievable. It's such a wild case. But I'm really leaning towards guilty because all of the evidence is there. His Walmart receipt, the items he purchased, the tracking of her phone to these various locations, and the injuries are consistent with what he purchased at Walmart. Are you guys watching this case? Let me know what you think.